Welcome to the Association of Entrepreneurship and Regional Development podcast. Each publication in our journal is a great opportunity to share significant and audacious contributions to a large audience. My guest today is Daniela Gimenez-Jimenez from TU, Dortmund University. She recently published an article entitled Preparing the Successors Through Familial Support and Legitimacy, a multi-level framework. She co-authored this paper with Saadat Saed, Andrea Calabro, and Sasha Kraus. It has been published in Entrepreneurship and Regional Development, a journal edited by Taylor and Francis. Daniela, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you for having me here.
Can you tell us what is the origin of your paper? Why have you decided to address this particular topic? And what is the question you aim to answer?
The low interest among children in taking over family businesses has been a persistent trend for many years, and it really intrigued us. Our earliest research, we identified the mechanism leading to succession intentions, but we didn't find a full explanation to it. This led us to dig into what is fostering these succession intentions. Because taking over a family business involves stepping into a leadership role that it has many challenges, and there is a lot of uncertainty that is also on how to deal with your family members and non-family members who are involved in this business. We decided to look at family business legitimacy and also family business self-efficacy, because in particular we wanted to look on how family business self-efficacy is working, because it refers to the skills and confidence necessary to lead in such a complex environment of the family business. Most of the literature have looked at this at the individual level, observing mixed findings. So parental support might be positively affecting the succession intention, and some of them I found that no, it's only affecting positively entrepreneurial intentions. So these mixed findings also open our eyes to look at this. But it also, they have usually focused at the individual level, and then we decided to add to the societal values or the societal level in order to understand how families are seen and are working at the societal level. So that's why we add the familial legitimacy. So our question is, how does a secure parental base of support fuel family business self-efficacy and leads to succession intentions? And how does familial legitimacy shape this mechanism? That's what we wanted to look.
What are the main contributions of your paper?
The main contribution of our paper is to see that parental support plays a fundamental role that helps the next generation gain confidence and skills to take over this family business, but it also helps them to get to have this succession, the willingness to succeed this family business. Family business self-efficacy plays a fundamental role, plays a very important role. However, it's not fully actually explaining this relationship. I think that also one of the main contribution of our work is also having these societal values in the form of familial legitimacy that strengthens both the relationship between parental support and family business self-efficacy, as well as family business self-efficacy and succession intention. So to me, for us, we illuminate how societal norms shape family dynamics and next generation succession intentions, offering new insights into the interplay between family and societal context.
What was for you the main theoretical or maybe methodological challenge or challenges in addressing such a question?
That is a very good question. One challenge was connecting two levels of analysis. So the individual level, so having this parental support in the form of secure parental base of support, and the macro level, the as a societal values, familial legitimacy. This was very challenging for us because we needed to use two different theories. So we use actually attachment theory and also comparative institutionalism. And I might say that in here, the reviewers and the editor help us a lot to build the arguments. So this will be the first challenge. The second challenge was also to build this familial legitimacy. We actually, based on work from Verone and colleagues, but this construct has so many different databases to build from it. So that was very challenging. And I think also one of the problems always on how to study next generation succession intentions or next generation succession willingness. This is always where to find this data and which data can we have for this. And in that case, the guest data help us a lot, but it's also very challenging because we needed to merge a lot of data.
During your research journey, what was your biggest surprise or maybe the most counterintuitive result?
I think that the biggest surprise for us, it was that familial legitimacy plays a key role in the two sides of the model. So because we have a mechanism there, and I was not expecting, or we were not expecting that it was in the two sides of the model. And it has this positive effect on parental support and family business self-efficacy, and also the family business self-efficacy and succession intention. And this dual effect underscores the interconnection of family dynamics and societal norms and societal values are the ones that we were looking. And I think that it's challenging the prior work that often focus on one level of analysis. And you can see here the importance of adding this level, the macro level, to understand these dynamics.
What are the main implications of your work for entrepreneurs, managers, practitioners in general?
For us, for family business owners in particular, that will be our focus for the implication, but also for policymakers and educators. For family business owners, nurturing and supportive relationship with their children are key. This is really key to do. And this relationship fosters the confidence and skills needed for succession. But I think that is what is key also here, that in regions with low familial legitimacy, like Denmark or New Zealand, this nurturing relationship is especially critical because societal values don't naturally come there. And they need the family, the parents behind in order to that they want to continue. And in high familial legitimacy, such as Ghana, India, societal values already promote succession. So there is no need to push so much the children to go to the family business. So some of the strategies that we can say for policymakers and educators, for example, in places with high familial legitimacy, maybe adding more education about the challenges, how to manage conflicts in the family business, in the business will be very helpful to create these skills. Whereas in the low familial legitimacy countries, we can say that also there should be some kind of campaigns showing how important family business are for the entire society and for the economy. And I think that these are the main implications that we have.
Thanks a lot, Daniela, for participating to our show and presenting your paper entitled Preparing the Successor Through Familial Support and Legitimacy, a Multi-Level Framework. All our podcasts are available on entrepreneurship-erd.com and on the main podcast platforms.
Thank you so much for inviting me.